Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Izola here with FlickDirect, and I just received the Blu-ray release of Karate Kid Legends, so I thought I'd kind of share my thoughts about it. So grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's get this started. Okay, so let me give you a little brief synopsis about the movie, and then we'll just kind of chit chat about everything. I'm going to try to switch up the format a little bit just because the Blu-rays are a little different. We don't always get as much to talk about, so we'll just kind of go through this and see where it takes us. So we're basically starting off the movie with Ming-Na Wen's character, Dr. Fong, moving with her son Lee, played by Ben Wang, to New York City. It's always New York City. I love New York City though. Couldn't live there, way too expensive. Uh it's a lot there, but super cool. If you've never been, I definitely recommend traveling there just to kind of vacation and there's a lot to see. Anyway, so they move there after a tragedy. They actually Dr. Fong's eldest son dies and she just needs to get away. And so where better than New York City? Now, with this move, there is one big major rule: no fighting. And of course, that's super tough for Lee because that's what he's been training for in Beijing with Mr. Han, played obviously by Jackie Chan. So it's kind of like, well, what the heck am I supposed to do? Just give it up completely. But that was the rule. That was the rule that was being followed. But of course, there's always trouble. It's the boy meets girl. Boy kind of falls for girl, but even before that all happens, the ex-boyfriend is super jealous and starts crap. And of course, he knows karate. So then there's super fights, and you know the story because we've seen it in the other Karate Kid movie. So it's just very predictable. But anyway, this is just what we expect when we get a Karate Kid movie. So, I'm not really giving too much away. Now, the girl that Lee fancies is Mia, played by Sadie Stanley. And, he kind of gravitates towards her and her dad, who's played by Joshua Jackson. He used to be an ex-boxer, or he is an ex-boxer. So he used to box, but now owns a pizzeria that's not doing too well, which is a bummer because you're in New York City. You should be doing great if you're a pizza place. Just saying. I love New York pizza. Now, Mr. Han slash Jackie Chan hears about the issues that Lee is having. And, he tries to help because he comes to New York City. Obviously, we have to have him back. But he finds out that it's just a little more than he anticipated. So who does he call? Mr. Danny LaRusso. Because again, we gotta have the OGs. Well, kind of OGs, but again, so Danny makes an appearance as well and helps out. And by helping out, I mean he's teaching the Miyagi way so that Lee can, basically participate in the 5 boroughs martial arts tournament. Again, a tournament. What you get where this is going. I think I've 3 things now that we're just like, okay. But one of the things I did kind of enjoy, but didn't think it was necessary, was the nostalgia in general. In the opening scenes, we kind of have this moment of seeing Mr. Miyagi, and I loved him so much. But basically what they're trying to do is make this connection between the Hans and Miyagi so that there's this like legacy kind of thing, old family connection. And I don't really think it was needed. I really don't. I honestly feel like this could have been an easy standalone kind of movie. And some things were just a little forced. I don't think that I mean, yeah, I guess we did need Danny just because we needed kind of like the Miyagi fighting techniques and styles. But at the same time, was it actually necessary? Could we have just called it Karate Kid and had different karate techniques? Again, making it kind of a reboot without the originals. So yeah, that's what I honestly just kind of got with that. Was it necessary? No, not really. Was the nostalgia nice to have? Yeah, it was. It was kind of sweet to see CGI'd Miyagi up on there, but at the end of the day, I don't really know if it was necessary. And I think because they focused so much on nostalgia, some things fell flat and it was a little too predictable. Now, there's plenty of action. So if you were worried about that, don't. It's there for you. But it's the classic underdog versus rival setup. Again, predictable. But there are a few little fresh new twists. So that kind of switches it up a little bit. And it just kind of modernizes what they were trying to pull in from original Karate Kid. The movie's got a lot of heart, it's got humor, and of course, the classic fight scenes. So, if that's what you're really looking for, this movie is definitely for you. You're going to absolutely love it. I love Jackie Chan. I love Ming-Na Wen. It's like the acting is great. You're not going to be disappointed with any of that. Again, I think, plot and things like that being so predictable. Well, if you love Karate Kid, then it's really not going to matter. They could have done this animated and you'd still be like, yeah, Karate Kid. I just get a little bored with constant predictability. So, or maybe I just wasn't in the right mood when I watched this movie. I was just kind of like, yeah, it's fine. Cool. All right. Overall, the movie is good, but again, a little underwhelming and predictable. The acting is good. That kind of makes up for a lot of things. But this didn't have to be all nostalgia, paying homage to a lot of the older Karate Kid movies. It honestly could have been a standalone. You still could have had Jackie Chan. I'm not saying that he couldn't have been, you know, the main focus, I guess, or secondary focus, but again, it's just, you know, and I'm sorry, I go back and I watch the 80s. I'm just like, yeah, I didn't really like Danny LaRusso. It's okay. I mean, he wasn't terrible, but it's just like, don't be so whiny. Don't. Anyway, you'll know what I mean if you go back and watch it. I still love watching the movie overall, but I'm just like, yeah, it's there for me. It's not one of my go-to rewatches, but still fun. Okay, and now it's time to discuss the audio and video quality. The Karate Kid Legends Blu-ray comes in a 1080p high definition video presentation at a 1.85:1 aspect ratio. So you're getting pretty good quality. The video is good. Is it as good as a 4K UHD? No, there's a little better quality when you're getting the higher end. But the Blu-ray is not anything to scoff about. It's still watchable. The colors are vibrant in the daylight. They're muted in the darker scenes. You're getting that good balance of light and dark and contrast. It's really just giving you exactly what you expect from the New York cityscapes. You know, it's got everything you need. You got those shadows, coming from the skylines. You've even fight scenes, the clothing, everything just kind of stands out when it needs to stand out, and then it's muted when it doesn't. So it really works. You're not going to be disappointed with the video quality by any means. It's just not 4K, or what we have been talking about in the last like 50 different reviews that I've done, because almost all of them have been the 4K UHD. And again, they do come with a Blu-ray as well, but we normally just talk about the 4K, right? Because that's the newest portion of it. Audio is also different. It's not a Dolby Atmos track. This is going to be the DTS-HD Master Audio 5.1 surround sound. So it's going to be a little different as well. Not anything that you will notice offhand, but if you did kind of watch one and then another, you're going to be able just to see slight differences. That's usually the case. I just did Lilo and Stitch. Go watch that. It's our previous video. And you can tell the little differences. in the audio quality as well. But the dialogue is crisp and clear. You're going to be able to understand it. The soundtrack itself is really good. Music is in the right places. You are going to be able to hear the difference in the fluctuation between volume a little bit more. But again, at the end of the day, when you need to hear certain sounds, downtown, traffic, cars, horns honking, even the fighting scenes with hearing when the punches hit or, anything connects, you're going to hear all of it. So again, is the sound quality perfection? No. But is it good? Absolutely. And you won't be disappointed with what you hear when you're watching the movie. Now, the main thing that I look at when I'm trying to give a review on audio and visual quality is it visually appealing? Yes, this movie is visually appealing. It checks all the boxes. So it's watchable and it's a nice watch. You're getting exactly what you want out of a Blu-ray. In regards to audio, can I understand what's going on? Do I have to change the volume a lot? Which in the old movies, holy cow, did I have to change the volume all the time. So those fight scenes would come up and pretty much blow my eardrums out. So I look for those things as well. Are the colors vibrant? Do they pop? Are they muted? Does it make sense where the color schemes are going? All of those things are, pretty much what I look for. And the movie gives you pretty much all of those things. Could there be some tweaks? Yeah, of course. But again, it's Blu-ray. It's not the 4K UHD. And because of all this, I'm giving the audio and the video separately, well, each a 4.5 out of 5. Overall, the Karate Kid Legends Blu-ray release is giving you everything that you would want out of a Karate Kid movie. You've got a pretty good movie, although predictable and a little underwhelming in spots. It's still what you expect from a Karate Kid movie. So if you know what's coming and you are happy with that, this is the movie for you. If you are a collector or just really enjoy anything Karate Kid related, this is going to be great for you. You can have your Blu-ray copy. You can watch it whenever you want. There's also a digital copy. So, again, you're getting good audio, video. The acting is great. You're not going to be disappointed with that for the most part. Again, a little bit of misses with the plot line, but overall a hit. I wouldn't, fault it too much for my pickiness, but that's why I do the review. I'm giving you what I think, about what I'm watching. The nostalgia was a cute addition, but did I think it was necessary? No. The other thing to think of is when you go out and purchase these, do you care that it's just a Blu-ray? Are you looking for a more affordable option? Do you want a collector's piece? Because I know that they'll have Steelbooks that are coming out and things like that. So do you just want the movie itself? Yes, go and get this Blu-ray. You still have some time to pre-order it to get it tomorrow, August 26th, or you can go into your local store and grab it. If you want something more, because we do know that they tend to do the 4K releases as well. Like I said, Steelbooks, it just depends on what your level of collectible you want. If you just want the movie, Blu-ray is perfect. It gives you exactly what you need. If you are like super fan, then you may want to hold off. But overall, it's definitely something that you can enjoy down the line. Let the kids watch it in the future. I don't know. I'll probably watch it with my niece and nephew. I think they'll enjoy it. But this is not like one of those movies that is my ultimate go-to. But the original isn't either, like I said previously. So take that with a grain of salt. Again, this is just my review, but overall, I'm giving this the release a 3.8 out of 5. So a C plus or really low B minus, depending on how you want to look at it. It just depends on what you want. But like I said, August 26th is when it's available for you to purchase. But let me know what you think. If you did buy the Blu-ray after you get done watching it, let me know what you think. Do you kind of agree with me? Do you think I'm being too harsh? I love hearing your guys' responses to my reviews. Some of them have been really good and funny. So I really appreciate that. And I don't take it to heart. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. It's totally fine. But I would love to hear what you thought. And with that, this concludes my review of Karate Kid Legends Blu-ray release. Please be sure to like and subscribe to all of our channels so you never miss out on any entertainment news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.